In our everyday lives, sometimes, without even realizing it, there is a lot of chemistry involved. In today's quick crash course, we are going to learn about solubility and the solubility equilibrium. What is the difference between the two? What formulas do we need to know to solve problems related to solubility? What factors affect solubility? And, last but not least, how is the concept of solubility and the solubility equilibrium used in our everyday lives? All of this will be discussed in this course, which is a compact introduction to solubility. So stay tuned, chemists. Number 1, Definition and difference of solubility and KSP. So, what is the difference between solubility and the solubility equilibrium, which is usually written as KSP? And what's QSP? Solubility is a chemical property referring to the ability for a given substance, the solute, to dissolve in a solvent. It is measured in terms of the maximum amount of solute dissolved in a solvent at equilibrium. The resulting solution is called a saturated solution. To further explain KSP and QSP, let's take a look at the example given. Consider the reaction Mx equals M plus X. QSP is the solubility product of the concentration of ions in solution of a dissolving ionic solid. QSP equals M plus X. At any concentration, KSP is the solubility product of the concentration of ions in solution at equilibrium with the dissolving ionic solid. KSP equals M plus X at equilibrium if QSP is greater than KSP. If the solid at a certain temperature, then the solid will precipitate and form sediments. If QSP is less than KSP, then no precipitation will occur and the reaction will form more solid can still dissolve into the solution. Number 2, Factors affecting solubility. There are numerous factors that affect solubility, such as temperature, stirring, and the substances themselves. These factors can accelerate the rate of solubility or they can prevent certain substances from being soluble. Temperature is an important factor when it comes to experiments of solubility because the rate of solubility increases with temperature. Solutions are affected by temperature because it causes the molecules to speed up when hotter or slow down when colder, and when molecules are moving around quickly they can merge into the other solvent's molecules quickly and vice versa. Solubility among gases, however, works better when the gases are colder because they're more dense when cold. Stirring is also important when mixing substances for faster solubility because it has a similar effect on molecules that heat has. The ocean's tides and waves stir the dirt and salt in the water, thus causing the substances to quickly mix together. To summarize, the rate of solubility is linear to temperature, but in gases, the opposite applies. Also, stirring promotes solubility. Number 3, Solubility on the daily. Solubility has many practical applications in our lives, such as when you are stirring sugar in a cup of coffee. The stirring and heat make the process of the sugar dissolving in the coffee faster, and afterward you have a tastier cup of coffee. When you make coffee, you're making a solution because the coffee beans are added to water and blended until they become a liquid. Besides stirring sugar and coffee, blending drinks and making martinis are both ways of making solutions that taste better or worse than their individual components. Drinks can also be carbonated for an interesting taste that is caused by mixing a liquid and a gas under pressure. Also, the consumption and absorption of vitamins in the body is related to solubility. Most vitamins can be categorized as fat soluble, which means that the vitamins are stored in our bodies, and water soluble, which means that the vitamins pass through our bodies and are excreted as urine. Because fat-soluble vitamins are stored in our bodies, they shouldn't be taken in large doses. The names fat-solubles and water-solubles refer to how they should be used by our bodies. And that concludes today's lesson. Hope this video is helpful. Please leave a like and don't forget to share. Please note that this video is for educational purposes only and that the clips belongs to the respective owners. Thank you for watching. This is Kermit reporting. Cheerio.